As you can probably tell, we're not in Dallas anymore. We are in, we're actually not in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We're in Elm Grove, Wisconsin, right outside of Brookfield, Wisconsin. It's snowing and it's cold. To be precise, it's 28 degrees, which for Wisconsin weather actually isn't that cold. But I do appreciate that Wisconsin welcomed me with some proper Midwest February weather. Unlike Dallas, where it's 80 degrees right now. So, about to head over to my Nana's to see her, staying with her this weekend. And then tomorrow, gonna go work out with Jake, an old buddy of mine. And then after that, we're gonna go see a great buddy of mine, Cal Roble, and his wife, Sarah, recently had a kid, so it'll be a lot of fun to see him. This is a lot of fun, though. This is cool. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, it is Saturday here in Wisconsin. We are going to Jake Durst's house for a little fitness time. I'm very excited to see Jake, old friend of mine, back from the Marquette days. Jake now has multiple kids. It's just wild how fast time flies. Lifting with him at Milwaukee Barbell when we were both in college, it feels like yesterday. So very excited to see Jake. He's got a sweet gym set up in his garage, so we're gonna get some lifting done, get some fitness in. Fitness today definitely comes second to just chatting it up with Jake. We also chat probably like every 3 weeks or so over the phone just to catch up, kind of talk about things, whether it's personal or work related or anything. It's so beneficial to just bounce things off of someone else and just not keep everything in your own head and get a viewpoint by someone that you really, really respect. And I respect the heck out of Jake and everything he does and how he composes himself and how he's family oriented, and he works his butt off at his job. But he works at 511 Tactical, which I personally think is just badass. If you don't know 511, they're a very, very cool brand. They are very well known for the 511 Tactical vests a lot of CrossFitters wear. After Jake, we are going to go see Cal and Sarah. They had their firstborn, I want to say like a few weeks ago now. So it'll be a lot of fun to see them. Got a packed day today. Just left Nana's. Great seeing her. Great talking to her. We caught up for what felt like 30 minutes. It was 5 hours worth of just counter talk and just chatting over dinner. So that was great as well. So start of a great trip, and it's still cold. It is 18 degrees outside, but I was born for this. I love the cold. I love the cold. And I also love the fact that I will leave the cold and go back to Texas where it's 70, but for now, I do love the cold.
So used to there being a dog barking. Something to like move around with, you know. The heater will kick back on in a little bit.
All right, can you use the full? I wasn't about to try, but can you use that while it's on?
I have 3 goodies for you.
Dude,
I keep it around for this very reason.
Well, I very much appreciate it.
So, as I mentioned earlier, Jake is part of the 511 team, and Jake gave me goodies. Got socks. Man. Jake always just going above and beyond. And Noble headband. You didn't need the headband?
No, the hair's not there anymore. So.
I trust that this will hold me. I just feel like I'm gonna bust my face into the ceiling.
Take all that off.
All right. I can't convince myself to. Jake is saying that this is okay to do a muscle up on, and I'm not sold.
I'm nervous, so. No, it's definitely not.
Yeah. Okay.
Never mind. Okay, it's not for us tall people.
Jake is going to give a quick tour of the home gym that he's built out, and it's pretty sweet.
I feel like the highlight is the bounce house, because this is a multi-purpose room, and the kids definitely playing here. All your warm-up, all the bands that you could possibly need. My favorite thing, honestly, is the PRX rack, because this thing is actually awesome. From a space-saving perspective, it folds up right against the wall, and it's really pretty much flush to the wall. Drop it down, and you can do pretty much anything besides a muscle up, apparently. So I like that. So it was all about space saving, so we could use the space for other things. This is a full set of Alico Houston plates. This took me a long time to put together, but it's a matching set plus some extras. Pretty much every year, except for Olympic years, there's a world championship. So this will be 2015 World Championships, and it was in Houston, Texas. It just so happens that we hosted in 2015, and then we hosted in Anaheim in 2017. Usually that doesn't happen, but I guess the significance of that is they make custom plates for that purpose. And usually they will sell them off, but when they're out of country, you can't get your hands on them. So for these, they sold them, Alico sold them right away, and they made something like 90 sets, somewhere in the ballpark there. So this is one of maybe 90 training sets that were available. I found it on the used market, and when I found it, I was pretty stoked. And then over here, more Houston stuff. This chalk bucket was part of the deal. So I've got a couple of Alico bars here, my wife's bar, and some beer Rogue bar. Storage, heater, because it's Wisconsin and it's freaking cold in this winter. This is a whiteboard. My wife loves this. Rower, skier, assault bike. That's an old school German weightlifter, Ronnie Weller. Hossein Razazadeh. And then another one of Ronnie Weller. Just a little bit of the garage gym, I suppose.
If you do CrossFit, you understand, and if you don't, you may not, but it's like when you see a rower, a skier get a bike, and you see a box, and you see a pull-up rig, you can destroy yourself every day with this setup. This is all you need to have all the fitness in the world. But yeah, this place is sweet. And now we're gonna lift a little bit, see what happens there. Not much of a game plan, and then maybe do a Metcon with some of the equipment we have. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Fitness and you know what a clip is on a barbell. This probably doesn't look like a clip, but watch this. Rather than sliding it on, slide it over right at the end there. Easy. Now that's neat.
Now you're thinking about all you're missing, how deep you're sinking round and round and dragging down. Why don't you cash in your chips? Why don't
It's Metcon time, so we're gonna brainstorm for a second.
Usually you pick like a pretty aggressive target. Birds are pretty brutal.
I think so. 8. Okay, got it. All right, we're honestly doing a style of workout I don't think I've done ever. So it's a you go, I go, and everything's a sprint basically. So it is a 10 hang clean and jerks at 50 pounds dumbbell, 12 cal bike. This will be a sprint. And then an 8 cal ski erg. And the thing here is though, the 12 cal bike will be a sprint and so will the ski erg. So this will start hurting probably pretty fast. And then we're gonna go for just 15 minutes, however long. Basically just sprints. Like, hey, let's do it.
you call it a loss? Not such a big loss. Chalk it up to better luck. Could have been true love, but it wasn't. Fix it all out of what it doesn't. There's trouble. Seeing double with the wrong one, and you can see I love you. You can see she doesn't, but you just keep on holding on. Hey. Could've all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's trouble. She
All right, well, that sucked about as much as I kind of thought it would. The hardest part was the bike, no questions about it. I think by the 3rd or 4th time, you started really feeling the build up in your quads. That was good. I haven't done a workout like that, where everything's just like kind of max effort sprint. That was fun. Jake, post game on that?
The assault bike quiver. You freaking kept such a strong base on that thing. It was brutal. That assault bike just destroyed my soul. My quads are so blown up right now. I hung in there, but
You did.
I'm not a CrossFitter, Connor.
All right. Done here.
Rental or is this Nana's car?
See you, Jake. Good tip. That was a great time. Love Jake. Such a good guy. Beautiful family.
Like a diamond ring, token of true love. Should have all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's your trouble, there's your trouble. Same double with the wrong one.
It is time to do one of my favorite things to do in Milwaukee. Not gonna give it away. If you've been watching for a while, I've done it many times in Milwaukee. All right.
And since the day I left Milwaukee, Lynchburg and Bordeaux friends been making.
Milwaukee has such an underrated. One, I think it's underrated as a city, but then two, the what would you call this? The lakefront of Milwaukee is just gorgeous. Every time I come here, I know I have to come to the lakefront. I just can't. It's so gorgeous, even when it's 20 odd degrees outside. I graduated Marquette 7 years ago. Even just the amount of buildings that have made up the skyline, the Milwaukee skyline has changed, and it's so cool. I love coming here every time I visit. We are on our way to Cal Robles' house. Cal and his wife Sarah recently had a little boy, Cole. Cal and I go way back. When I actually transferred to Marquette, I transferred from Eastern Michigan University. I used to play a lot of video games, and in the dorm, I'd leave my door open, and Cal walked past, saw I was gaming, and Cal, also being an avid gamer, kind of poked his head in and said, "What's up?" That was the start of a now 10-year friendship.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
Oh, there's Daisy. Okay, so we are here at the Robles. We're gonna get post-game as new parents from Cal and Sarah of little baby Cole. Sarah, how does it feel to be a new mom and to have Cole entering this world?
It feels great. It was a wild ride getting him here, and I don't know, interesting to say the least, but I wouldn't change it for the world. So I'm very happy to have our little Cole here.
I would definitely say wild ride for sure. From water breaking to when he was born was about 6.5 hours, so pretty quick and no real time to kind of plan for anything. So
And no drugs.
yeah, no drugs.
No drugs? You didn't?
No drugs.
She is not good with pain in the slightest, and gave birth with absolutely no meds, no Nubane, no epidural, nothing.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah, it didn't feel real. Like, honestly, just walking out with him, I almost felt like it wasn't a real experience and it wasn't actually our baby. And post-game of that last changing, peed in the middle of it, threw up right when he stopped peeing, after a big old poop too. So, the trifecta.
It's beautiful. It's really cool to see. I'm proud of you guys. This is wild. I'm contemplating going, if there's a Culver's.
Because you go up Highway 100, there is one.
Is there?
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, so good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for coming.
Of course. Oh yeah, no, the whole Roble gang will be on the vlog. Bye, Daisy. Bye, Daisy. Bye.
Alright,
I'll see y'all. Oh man, so good to see them. So proud of them. It's so cool seeing your friends become parents. That is such a beautiful thing. What a blessing. We are learning that, like Texas, Wisconsin does not have a lot of drone laws. Seagulls do not like the drone. All right, landing. I was messing around with the drone in the 3rd Ward of Milwaukee, and then I realized what time it was, and I needed to get back to my Nana's so we can be on time for the Marquette basketball game, which we are going to very, very shortly. DJ and Lauren will be there. DJ, my brother, Lauren, his wife, and then LJ, Lillian James Foch, my niece. It should be a great time. My Nana will be there as well. Going with her, of course. I'm very excited. Haven't been to a Marquette basketball game in 5 years. I'm 28. I haven't been to a Marquette basketball game in 6 years. So it's been quite some time. Very excited. Apparently everyone in the crowd is supposed to wear gold. So I bought a new t-shirt. So rocking this. Go Marquette basketball. All right, time to go.
No, you guys don't pull that too hard.
Bless you. We're here in Wisconsin with DJ, Lauren, and LJ, who is and Reggie. I'm sorry. LJ is about to be a whopping 1 year old. She's made it a full 12 months. It's
gonna be 1 year in a couple weeks, then go off to college soon.
DJ recently got a neat. You want to explain it? I don't really know what it is. Oh, whoa! It's bigger than I.
Well, it's a dual boiler. So essentially, what dual means is like you can steam or get hot water at the same time as you're pulling a shot of espresso. So we'll try espresso over ice, and we'll see.
Right.
We'll see how we feel about it.
LJ gets a latte, hold the coffee.
Do you want an espresso? I want that microphone.
She said my body can't handle that.
I need to go get it. Okay, so we just weighed out the amount of espresso bean inside the shot. So this like filter is made for 20 to 22 grams, so I did 22 grams. So now we're using our little rake. So there are varying techniques. So I'm just kind of, pushing it around here. Now we just have the damper, so I'm just I have my way of doing it. So this one is, obviously, as you can tell, it's manual, so I'll just kind of push it down twice, sort of distribute it. And then this has a spring in it, so it delivers 30 pounds of force. So then I just push it down twice. Get this on, then we go scale. Then we got our nice Yeti cups. This is where it gets like a little bit different. So I switched out, so you can have on this one, you can do manual flow, but I took it off because it's a little bit challenging. So essentially you can like change the amount of water that's coming through to like vary the pressure throughout the shot. Essentially to do a very similar thing, you can just open and close the handle to like essentially what they call pre-infuse the shot here. So we're like measuring out how much water we're doing compared to like the amount of espresso. So I put in 22 grams of espresso, so I'm gonna do like a doppio, which is a traditional shot, so it's 1 to 1, or no, 1 to 2, sorry. So like I put in 22 grams of espresso, I'm gonna put in 44 grams of water. And then I'll open it up.
It looks sweet. That was a lot of information very fast. But I think I got a good majority of it, I would say. DJ, where'd you learn all that? YouTube. There you go, folks.
The problem if you like take the shot and like dump it out is a lot of the times you lose a little bit of this like on the top what's called crema, which is there's like a lot of flavor in that. And so it's nice to just like take it out of the same cup because then you have it.
Yeah. Cafe, what are you calling yours? Cafe Foch Jr.? Cafe Foch Jr. First espresso, let's see. And DJ, where do you get your beans from?
Oh, these ones are Stone Creek.
Oh, Stone Creek. That's local to Milwaukee, right?
Yes.
This is LJ's favorite toy, money button.
That's very good. That's bad. I mean, that's better than you get at coffee shops. I don't know how they do it at coffee shops.
Yeah. For the golfers out there, I think it's the founder. Could be wrong. But he subscribes to No Laying Up golf podcast, and so now No Laying Up is sponsored by Stone Creek. So
yeah,
gotta support the golf community.
Do you see who's in the first month?
Oh yeah, Reggie. This was for they had LJ birthday bash for LJ before they went to Arizona, and this is a trip around the sun, a photo for each month of LJ. And Reggie is the first month, and just cuter, baptism, and then all the way to, when was this taken?
Which one?
The last one.
Probably a couple days ago.
Oh, very fresh. This is first donut. That's an important day.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, you hear that?
It's out of your pockets. I just want another pop. Freaking Olympic sport, trying to dress her.
Good to see you, little man.
Yeah, sounds like I'll see you.
All right, I'll see you guys. So I'll see them not too long. I'll see them in about a month for Easter out in Arizona. This Wisconsin trip was so random, and it all came from a chat when I was catching up with my Nana about a month ago, and I just said, hey, can I come visit? Maybe bum a Marquette game ticket from you. And I ended up just working out so well. DJ and Lauren are here. I got to see Cal and Sarah and their new baby, and I got to see Jake, and I got to stop in at Bruce State. Just what a heck of a freaking trip. And now, in about 2 hours, I need to head to the airport, and I'll be back to Dallas. I'm excited to, this trip has been so fun, and I'm equally as excited to get back to Dallas. Yeah, very blessed, very blessed.
All you're missing, how deep you're sinking round and round and dragging down. Why don't you cash in your chips? Why don't you call it?
We're about to leave Nana's, but I wanted to show y'all one thing. That might be one of my favorite things at Nana's house. Foch family time. All right, we are about to leave Wisconsin, unfortunately. We're very excited to get back to Dallas, but we're here with Nana Foch, a true legend around these parts. We're gonna get a little introduction here from Nana, who I've had the pleasure of spending the last 4 days with. Everybody, this is Nana.
Okay, I have had one wonderful time with a hugely handsome grandson. Oh, they're all hugely handsome. I've got to be careful. A lot of time together and fun together, and we've all kinds of relatives coming over and little babies, and I think maybe somebody might be glad to get back to reality.
Nana, how many grandkids do you have?
Okay, favorite subject, 31.
How many great grandkids do you have?
26 and holding. There's 2 more on the way.
Wow.
And as Betty White would say, you're listening and seeing the luckiest old broad you've ever seen.
Is there any advice you'd give to the people watching? General advice, life advice?
Yes, just enjoy life, and for goodness sakes, don't be negative. Be positive about everything, even when it's hard to do that. Because who the heck wants to be with someone who's negative?
Amen.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much, Nana.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Nana will be waving away. Something I didn't film was just before chatting with Nana. I said, hey Nana, are you okay if I interview you or you're on camera? And she said, oh, absolutely. Did a little fluff of the hair, got ready, and then she's a natural. Got to be where my dad gets it, just from Nana, that social energy. I love her so much. Great lady, great lady.
Take me to Texas 200 years ago, where pride rose from the ashes of San Jacinto. It still beats in every heart like a battle cry. Where I was born, where I was raised, so when I die, take me to Texas on the open range.
Head home.
It's in my veins, it's heaven there, and so my prayer is that you'll take me anywhere in Texas, the only home I know. I'm a child of the Alamo and the Yellow Rose.
All right, we are back in Dallas. It is a gorgeous 80 degrees, and we're about to hop in the Uber. Hi there. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, I'm good. You can close it. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Okay,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was lovely talking to you.
Oh, me too. Get some rest.
I will. Thank you so much. All right, I'm out. You can close it. Thank you.
Range, Rio Grande is in my veins. It's heaven there, and so my prayer is that you'll take me anywhere